Javi, obviously a battle out there from start to finish. Guy wouldn't go away. I guess physically, how are you feeling right now, and how do you feel about your performance tonight?
Yeah, it feels good, man. It was hard for me to take that fight on short notice. He was a totally different guy that I was training for. Fiziv's a shorter guy, Muay Thai fighter. All of a sudden comes, Moicano is taller link, good jab, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Was kind of hard to make that adjustments, but I'm pretty happy I got it done.
Was there any consideration of not taking it because of all those things you just mentioned?
Zero. I told Dan, I told Sean Shelby I'll fight anybody.
Nice. The insistence on keeping it 5 rounds, we were a little bit surprised, obviously. Was that something that you wanted, or was that something the UFC said? Like, why keep it at 5 rounds?
I was training for 5 rounds. So I was training for a main event. Everybody knows that when you do a fight camp for 5 rounds, it's pretty hard. So I don't want to take that away. I know I fight well when it goes distance. I feel good, and it was good too, to get rid of that ring rust that I had. 16 months layoff. I felt that a little bit, but I think now I'm a good track.
Nice. Obviously, you damaged him quite a bit in there. That eye was pretty nasty. I guess what's going through your head as you're seeing how much damage he's taking is not going away, and arguably had his best round in the 5th round.
Yeah, I think when you take fights on short notice, you don't have much to prove, right? Like he said, I was it's time to make money. I was in the pool sitting with my family. I got a call, so he jumped on the airplane, and okay, whatever happens, right? And I was training. I was on a fight camp for 8 weeks. Fight got postponed. Brought new coaches from Brazil, new sparring partners. Was crazy for me. The last 2 weeks, a lot of stress, a lot of things going on. Sold my place in California, moving back to Brazil. A lot of pressure, but thank God everything went well.
This may be a silly question because it's a fight, but when you see how much damage is around his right eye, is there any part of you that's like, I can't keep hitting him there? Like, this is terrible.
I thought, man, I really wanted, the doctor to stop it, but they didn't. But, I got to do what I got to do, unfortunately. And I was, I was trying to finish the fight, but the guy's tough as nail.
You didn't get the Masvidal win tonight for that, so I guess are there other names? Maybe is Islam still a fight that makes sense? What makes sense for you now?
Looks like Islam gonna fight Benil Dariush, right? And had a chance to fight me tonight. He didn't. And 170 pounds. I took that fight. They don't. And I don't know. Looks like Conor's coming back on the summer. That could be a good one. Title fight already scheduled. We'll see, man. A lot of things can happen. I just want to be active. I want to be training. I need good names. So, man, I've been on this game for so many years. Fought everybody in 2 divisions. I need names that make me, want to go to the gym and train hard for it. That's what I want.
Rafael, straightforward. I was wondering, obviously people talk about how many guys you have faced. You have one of the most difficult schedules, just all the opponents that you've taken on in the last several years. For you, just what keeps you to keep training at that high level and keep up this schedule at this stage of your career?
I think I have a heart of a fighter. That's what I do for a living. I never did anything different pretty much my whole life. And then I don't pick fights. UFC call me with that opponent, and I take fights and be on this level of competition that I am. I can't really pick fights, and I never did.
What are some of the things you're most proud of? Like, has it been some of the tougher opponents that you faced at 170? Was it just what are some of those fights that really stand out to you that you're very proud of personally?
My run for the title, at lightweight, I had a successful run. Beat Anthony Pettis on his prime, and move up. A lot of people took me for granted when I move up, saying that I was too small. and I had a great run. Not gonna say that was the best run because I lost on the title fight, but I beat Safedin, Neil Magny, and Robbie Lawler and fought for the title. So it's I'm proud of it. You know, I fall short for Kobe on that fight, but was a closer one.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Rafael, just one question over here. Are you interested at all in fighting the winner of Chandler versus Ferguson?
It's too soon to think about it. It's too soon. I did not even know that they were scheduled to fight. But, yeah, it's too soon to think about it. I think I got a 60-day suspension. I think the Conor fight would make more sense to me right now.
Great, thanks.
Rafael over here, other side. You're the 10th fighter in UFC history to hit the 20 wins mark all in the UFC. So can you speak a little bit on that record and if you were aware of that and what that record would mean to you?
I didn't was aware of it. But, yeah, it feels great. I think I've been in UFC for 14, 15 years. And it's been great to me. Pretty happy with the company and the treatment that I get. I still have a lot on me. Moved back to Brazil, training with Nova União with André Pederneiras, legendary coach, and I think he's getting the best of me.
I think in your next fight, you're going to pass Frankie Edgar for the most octagon time in the UFC too. So what would that, like outside of the wins, but just most time in general in the history of the UFC fighting, what would that record mean to you?
Yeah, man, being ahead of Frankie's a legend. That would be great, that's a lot of hours on the octagon. Proud of it.
Rafael, just in front here. You said that obviously you think the Conor fight makes sense next. Is it a case of, obviously it's a big payday, but the fact that it's been 6 years since your cancelled fight and it's always been a fight you wanted since then?
It's not. I think the moment that we're living right now, it's that fight will make a lot of sense. I was on a 16 months layoff. Conor broke his leg, and he's coming back on the summer. I think that would make sense. The division is kind of crazy right now, and I think that fight will make a lot of sense.
And obviously, you just picked up a win, but Conor's not had a win in 2 years. How would you assess when you were first booked to fight him? With a fight now, he's in a very different position from when you were first booked to fight him, is he not?
Can you say it again, please?
When you were first booked to fight Conor, he was, at the top of his game, and now he's at the bottom of his game. Is that something that puts you off the fight, or do you still want it?
Yeah, man, Conor is a big name. It's always a lot of pay-per-view. He sells a lot of pay-per-view. That will be a big money fight, of course. And we have a history too. Like I said, I'm looking for names that make me want to go to the gym and training. Being so many years on this game, I don't want to fight. Names that don't interest me. Don't push me to go to the gym. I'm 37 years old. Fought pretty much everybody on the division, in 2 divisions. So I think he would be the guy that would motivate me to go to the gym and work hard for it.
Is he the only name that stands out?
That's what come to my mind right now.
Thank you.
Rafael, tudo bom? Fazer em português aqui rapidinho, tá? Rafael, a primeira pergunta que eu queria fazer para você é sobre a luta em si. Teve alguma surpresa na performance do Moicano? Teve alguma coisa que te surpreendeu nele em específico, no octógono?
Cara, eu acho que a durabilidade dele ali, né? De bancar ali por ter aceitado a luta tanto pouco tempo, de aguentar os 5 rounds bem. Eu impus meu jogo, estava bem treinado, mas terceiro ali eu achei que ia finalizar ele, nocautear, mas o moleque segurou a onda legal e eu acho que isso me impressionou.
Ali na arena, pareceu que no final do combate ele foi melhor do que durante a luta. Você sentiu isso de repente que você estava mais cansado ou estava mais cadenciado pela certeza da vitória?
Não, eu acho que o Dedé falou comigo para eu dar para parar de caçar e dar uma andada e deixar ele vir mais para cima de mim. Mas isso é uma coisa que eu tenho que trabalhar em mim. Toda vez que eu estou andando, circulando o ringue, eu acho que eu estou perdendo a luta. Então, eu sempre quero ir para frente. Então, eu acho que isso é uma coisa que eu tenho que trabalhar em mim. Nem sempre, quando você está andando, circulando, você está perdendo a luta. Você está angulando. Então, isso é uma coisa que... Aí eu acabei que botei em risco ali um round sem necessidade. Entendeu? Aí tomei um jab ali dentro do olho, cara. Tomei um soco bem... Não foi tão forte, mas foi bem dentro do olho. Então, me machucou um pouco. Aí eu tomei uns golpes ali, mas nada demais. Mas eu acho que foi o melhor momento dele na luta ali, o quinto.
Depois de mais de um ano parado, quão frustrante foi para você, mais uma vez, trocar de adversário? E toda essa polêmica que envolveu o slam, né? Aceita, não aceita, daí você vai dormir achando que o adversário acorda com outro. Quão frustrante foi para você esse cenário inteiro?
Ah, cara, eu treinei para lutar 5 rounds, a luta foi adiada 2 semanas, aí troca o oponente, aceita um, o cara não aceita. Pô, foi bem difícil essas 2 semanas aí, muito estresse, muita coisa difícil, mas graças a Deus a gente arrumou um oponente e saímos com a vitória.
Você deixou claro que a sua grande meta é voltar a lutar pelo cinturão. Depois da performance de hoje, o quão distante você acha que você está da sua meta?
Cara, eu acho que a luta do cinturão já está marcada, sendo ex-campeão. Eu acho que esse caminho para mim se encurta muito. O Islam e o Benny vão lutar. Então, eu acho, cara, tudo pode acontecer, né? Eu, como sempre, eu me mantenho preparado. A oportunidade que aparecer, eu vou estar pronto.
Só mais 2 perguntas, por favor. Você já falou em inglês, gostaria que você respondesse em português. No mundo ideal, qual seria a sua próxima luta e por quê?
Cara, eu acho que uma luta legal que faria sentido para mim seria o retorno do Conor. Agora parece que ele vai voltar em julho, agosto. Seria uma luta legal que me interessava. Eu, sendo ex-campeão, já ter lutado tanto aí com todo mundo em 2 divisões, eu preciso de lutas que me animem de ir para academia e treinar, nomes que me deem prazer em treinar, entendeu? Então esse seria um nome que me daria isso.
Para finalizar, Rafael, você mudou de volta para o Brasil, já vendeu a casa em Los Angeles. 10 anos atrás, mais ou menos, você mudou para os Estados Unidos. O que você procurava nos Estados Unidos naquela época e o que hoje você procura no Brasil voltando para lá?
Eu vim para cá atrás de treino. Eu estava sem treino de wrestling, sem treino de geral, assim, de sparring, de tudo. Eu acho que eu consegui isso aqui. Tive uma boa temporada. Agora a gente resolveu vender e ir para o Brasil. Eu acho que a minha família está feliz, eu estou feliz, a minha esposa está feliz. E o treino lá no Dedé, a gente tem tudo no mesmo lugar, no CT lá do Dedé, da Nova União. Tem jiu-jitsu, wrestling, tudo eu faço lá. Tem meu treinador físico, Paulo Caruso, também. E médicos no Brasil, eu acho muito melhor. E tudo, o momento me levou para o Brasil agora.
Hey Rafael, how you doing, mate? If you were to get the Conor fight, what areas would you be looking to test yourself in? Like, I know obviously you mix it up well, but would you be willing to stand and bang, for example, or would it be a more grappling heavy approach?
I have no problem to trade the punch with Conor. No, I think I have everything it takes. I'm pretty comfortable on stand up. I know he got a dangerous game. But I'll do my game, just mix it up, but I have no problem to trade at all.